Hi there. This is Ronnie coming at you with a video. I've just watched the latest video from John, the Red Dice Diaries, about one of his RPG bugbears, which is indie game snobbery. I'll put a link in the description for the video. It's worth a watch, as a lot of his videos are. And I thought I would do a video sort of response, expand to my own opinion on it. There has been video game snobbery pretty much all of my life. I mean, I remember back in the days, speaking of computer games, where, you know, the Commodore 64 version of a game was better than the Spectrum version. No, it's the Amstrad. No, it's the Spectrum version. No, it's the Electron. The Atari ST is so much better than the Amiga. The Amiga is so much better than the Atari ST. PC is better than that. Xbox is better than PlayStation. On and on and on and on and on. And role-playing games haven't been immune to it. And as John points out, there's kind of a there's several sort of types of snobbery. There's the my game's better than yours snobbery. There's the I won't play that because it's an independent game snobbery. There's the I won't play that because it's far too popular snobbery. You know, and then people will talk about, you know, I won't play that because it's D20 snobbery, or I won't play that because it's not D20 snobbery. And yeah, there's just two, you know, the snobbery's there, and I'd love to claim that I've been immune to it all over the years. As I mentioned in the comments to John, by accident or design, it's not been a conscious choice, but the games that I have sort of gravitated towards, the ones that I really genuinely love, haven't been the most popular ones. They haven't necessarily been independent games, in as much as sort of small independent studios releasing the game, or maybe just an individual releasing a game, rather than one of the main companies. But certainly the sort of main games that I use, the ones that I really love, I suppose the only real exceptions to that would be Savage Worlds, because it is a bit more mainstream, not as mainstream as other games. I mean, it's not in the higher echelons of sort of being sort of commercially successful, but it's certainly not a sort of independent game, or you know, one that's only known by a few people. I suppose Dragon Age and Blue Rose, because it's Green Ronin. Green Ronin are a small company, but I don't know if I could call them an independent. They've done too many. They've created too much stuff, I think, to be truly called an independent. I don't know. You know, maybe they are an independent, just a very good, you know, sort of. But mostly it tends to be games that a lot of people aren't playing. And the one snobbery, and John brings it up, is when you start playing a game and you really like that game, then a whole load of people find out about that game. and you start feeling precious about it. Like, this isn't art, it's my game. I like this game. And I gotta say, on that score, I've never been guilty of that. That's the one kind of snobbery I've never been guilty of. Top 2 games, everyone knows my top 2 games. Don't need to repeat them here, but neither of them have ever been particular big hits. They've got a real sort of cult following, even within sort of RPGs, which aren't big in terms of tabletop gaming. Still, more people will play card games and board games than they do RPGs. So they're a niche within a niche in terms of the market, and I would love it if more people played them. I want more people to play Castle Wolfenstein. I want more people to play Cult. Supposedly Cult is coming out with a new edition, although they've changed the rules system. Not sure how I feel about that, because I happen to like the rules system as it was. Maybe that's a snobbery as well. Yeah. Might be guilty of a bit of snobbery there myself. Freely admit it. It might be a bit of snobbery on my part. But I think it happens. As I said in John's comments, there are games that I like. There are games that I think are I don't think they're as good. That the popularity overshadows what how good they are. I think certain games are good, but they happen to be really popular. I just prefer other games in the same genre. But and certainly if someone asks my opinion, I'm certainly going to tell them my opinion is I think such and such a game is better. But as John says, that's all it is. It's an opinion. It's one person's point of view. And the one thing I would say is, and this is especially true on YouTube, where there are a lot of people who do reviews of games. And this goes beyond RPGs, by the way. This goes into everything. Every kind of gaming. Video gaming and tabletop gaming. Everything. I don't care who it is that's doing the review. They may have a good reputation or a bad reputation. They may have played a lot of games, know a lot of games, but their opinion is just that. One opinion. That's it. Just one. And it has, in my opinion, no more weight than someone else's. And guess what? That opinion that I've just said has no more weight than someone else's who will say something different. My point of view has always remained, just because Game Critic A likes a game doesn't mean you will. Just because Game Critic A dislikes a game doesn't mean you'll dislike it. They're offering their opinion of a game, and that's fine. Let them have their opinion. That's fine. But don't be swayed just by one person's opinion, regardless of what kind of weight or majesty or sort of, you know, that they have. I you know, sort of get out there and look up a few opinions. And get a sort of breadth of opinion. Find some playthrough videos as well. But yeah, snobbery, it's always been there. I think it will always be there, sadly. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't mean that those of us who occasionally fall prey to it shouldn't sort of stop ourselves and say, oh, well, hold on a moment, maybe we shouldn't be saying that. If you like a game, like it. Don't dismiss a game because it's made from some independent company or it's too popular now. Don't dismiss a game because not many other people play it or like it. Find it for yourself. If it speaks to you, if it leaps out and speaks to you, that's all that matters. Because if you can get that passion and get it out there to your players, they're going to like it as well. You know, be it a generic system, be it a sort of specific sort of genre system, just, you know, don't be put off by easy labels. Just get in there and enjoy the game. But conversely, don't feel pressured to like something simply because everybody else does. Or because it's popular, or, you know, tell everyone, you know, or because everyone else says, no, that's a terrible game, that you feel pressured to not like something. Don't listen to the snobbery. Make your own decision. Make an informed one if you can. You know, and maybe that way we can reduce the snobbery a little. Bit of a rambling video. As you know me, I don't script these things. I just put the camera up in front of me and you know, press record and go for it. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.